The city of Toledo is working towards a major development for the region's water supply, taking the first steps towards adding a new water intake pipeline from Lake Erie to the water treatment center. But the project just hit a snag. Michael Sandlin was at the announcement earlier today and joins us now in studio. Michael, the city found something concerning.
Yeah, Kaylee, the 9 miles of piping running from Lake Erie to the water treatment plant go over the EnviroSafe landfill in Oregon. And new soil samples near the pipes have found contamination that the city says go back decades.
We were a little bit surprised the material was spotted, but we couldn't be totally surprised because we knew about the pre-existing conditions. We knew a little bit about the history of the area.
That's Andy McClure with the city of Toledo, discussing the first snag in a multi-year project for the city to improve our water intake system. You see, right now Toledo and the greater Northwest Ohio region as a whole currently relies on 2 water intake valves.
One is 78 inches, installed in 1940, and the other one 60 inch, installed in 1967. The 1940 raw water main is a steel line, and it is at the end of its useful life.
So the city commissioned an $175 million replacement to be built right in between the older lines, following their original path. But there's one problem. Some of the soil near the pipes isn't soil at all.
We were alarmed when we came out of the ground. It looked like greasy material or like a paint waste.
McClure told WTOL 11 during a closed-door meeting on Friday, this contamination was found in 3 of 10 core samples during regular testing. In particular, the soil from this spot of the EnviroSafe landfill. McClure says it's an ecological hurdle, and this will require more testing. But there's no threat to the water supply.
Yeah, no, we absolutely don't believe that happened. We are testing for materials that the kind of thing that would show up has always been clear. Our drinking water is safe. It's always been safe.
So what happens now? While further testing is set to be underway, McClure says he doesn't expect this to impact their final timeline.
No, we don't believe this is going to delay the project at all. The project's being constructed in phases, and the location where we found this is in phase 2. Currently phase 1 is under design, and that will be out for bid in 2026.
Now, McClure says construction for the project should end in 2029, assuming this discovery doesn't change any approvals with the EPA. Additionally, McClure says they don't blame EnviroSafe for this contamination, explaining those chemicals have likely been in that same location for at least the last 50 to 60 years. Reporting in studio, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.